So this is Damnation.
30 seconds.
On Inferno team, we have Exclusive, Hitchhiker, Jackbooted Thug, Roto, 72-year-old Fart, LOLCAPS, Kong, MK11. On Storm team, we have 13th Virus, Mycelium, Momo, Exogen, History, Soapy, and FlaminNips.
15 seconds.
And we are on the map Damnation. This is kind of a tricky one. The flag stand is going to be the biggest hurdle to the cappers, more so than any Loft or Hoff. It trips people up, which is fair-ish, not really at all, because it's also a pretty challenging map for the Loft to play. Like, you either have to be mortar spam bait standing on the flag stand, or you have to play all the way back on this back hill. The back hill gives you commanding views of both of the main cap routes, which are going to be side to side. But there are also sneaky back routes you can run that are almost completely hidden from that position. So I would expect to see a lot of front grabs, bouncing off the back wall, DJing on around, and those side to side routes, along with a ton of hoe pressure, lots of hoe spam, maybe some snipers on the central tower.
Exogen already grabbed the Inferno flag. It was taken out by Roto, and Exclusive has the flag for Inferno team. He's able to cap before dying.
Nice. That's a good early cap before the defenses could even get established here.
Exactly. It seemed like both teams had the same idea to do that too. So
yeah, was that in spawn?
No, I believe that was energy pack.
Man, he got a lucky spawn then. That's awesome. In tourney mode, you can control K as many times as you want to set your spawn point. This is actually a hoe grab by Jackbooted Thug. He stumbles on the stand. He's going to barely clear the water.
It's getting chained a little bit. It's not looking too healthy right now. Very low health.
Yeah, he's not going to get this anywhere, but he is going to be able to drag the LD out. So if they don't coordinate this return, the flag is going to be vulnerable for a grab. But with their flag out of home, I don't think they're going to be able to do that. That's a return from Roto.
Snipe from Soapy, if I'm not mistaken. And Exclusive now has a flag for Inferno. Not going too fast, but pretty decent health. Could probably take a disc jump. He does have one chaser on him now, it looks like. Well, that could be someone setting up for a route. He's opting to pass the flag off. Doesn't seem like anyone's... Oh, there we are. LOLCAPS with the grab. Disc jump, decent health. On the Storm side, we have Exogen. Has a flag, very low health. He is chained out by Exclusive, and I'm gonna imagine they're... Oh, no, that was a pickup from Mycelium. Decent health, very low now. Taken out by Mycelium. Or Exclusive, I mean. Eesh, my bad.
Yeah, and just checking in on assets. That was a good return there. Checking on assets on the Storm side. Gens are down, still haven't come up. They're good on inventory stations, so that could be slowing their offense down a little.
Undeployable inventories.
Yeah, they've got 2 or 3 out in pretty good spots, nice. But none of them are... Oh, one of them is close to the flag stand.
It looks like Nips is doing well for the Storm team right now. Kind of has his head on a pivot. Someone was using a targeting laser, but I'm not sure who that was.
That's going to be Mycelium. Looks like he's providing overwatch for Nips. So not a troll targeting laser, unlike what you'll see in most PUG games. Looking at you, Slush Puppy, if you're still watching the stream. Thanks, buddy.
I was going to say, there's one name that comes to mind when I see a targeting laser. Exogen gets the cap for Storm to put them on the board. Didn't have too much flak there. Near the end, he almost got taken out, but he was able to get the cap out before.
Yeah, and Ozzy has got this excellent spot inside the pipes where he's able to spam the flag down, and he's quite well protected.
Oh, no shit, as a hoe?
Yeah. I hate seeing hoe in that spot. It's a really powerful position.
Is it disheartening for the defensive player?
It's just clicking the respawn button an awful lot.
And Exclusive got the cap there for Inferno. Pretty decent health. Didn't really have too much to contend with. I'm seeing this as a recurring theme. It seems like just not enough chase on this map. It could be that we're playing 7s on this map. It's potentially that people just can't get a chase going.
Yeah, this map is deceptively hard to chase on because, I mean, this lake is a giant obstacle, and usually you use up most of your energy, especially if you're in spawn, trying to make the initial stop on the stand. Or you're playing from that back hill, so you've got a bit of a disadvantage. But it's hard to chase here.
I definitely agree with it. The lighting too, like the map is kind of dark. You need to know the triangles of the terrain, or otherwise you're just gonna miss it.
Yeah, and that can benefit the defense a little bit because there's lots of little shadows and dark patches to hide the invos on. But ultimately, it's helping the offense a little more, I think.
Definitely agree. It definitely seems like a defense, at least for like the flag day, defense-oriented map. And it could come down to who can take out the base first.
Yeah, but I mean, no matter what your strategy is, there's always going to be an extra defensive player on Damnation, and it's that damn flag stand.
Hell yeah. Which is kind of a no-go in Classic. Usually you don't want the flag stand to be a static defender. But, you know, this map is tried and true. It came with the game. For some reason, we just can't stop playing it.
That's a great map, and I think it's symmetrical.
Yeah, I would say more or less. Exogen with the flag, around half health, he's able to get the cap before someone's able to kill him. I always say that because that's really what it comes down to. Exclusive now with the flag for Inferno side, and 13th Virus has it for Storm.
Exclusive has flubbed his route. He's going to be floundering here a little bit. Definitely looking for a pickup, and there's a snipe by Soapy up in that tower.
And 13th Virus has around half health. He was kind of flubbing the cap route as well, but he's able to get home without issue, and that looks like it. Ooh, I was gonna say could be cap 3, but PUG was able to get an E-grab. They're both taken out around the same time, and Storm flag is in the field. I don't know if there's gonna be a pickup there.
Got cleared off the defenders. Hitch has got this one. He's going pretty slow. Takes a GJ there.
Looking alright. One chaser,
He's got
nothing's connecting. A few snipes on him, but nothing's connecting. He passes off the
Throws it off. It's real dangerous throwing this flag in the water because you can't see IFFs unless you're also under the water. So if you're under, you can see under. If you're above, you can only see above. So it's kind of hard to identify who's going for your flag. It gets real panicky down there.
I hear that for sure. It's like an equalizer of sorts. Like, it could work in your advantage, it could not. It's kind of a crapshoot based on I guess you could say it could come down to awareness of, like, if you know who's going to be down there or not.
Yeah, and generally speaking, if you're defending here, it's only you. So you'll also notice that, like, if as Nips is sort of bouncing inside the water, I never do that. I always like bouncing on top of the little guardrails because that splashing sound for some reason plays really loudly anytime anyone jumps anywhere in the water. So you always know if somebody's sneaking up on you.
I feel like Roto might know his stuff because he timed that return, that last return. That was pretty good. Pretty smart of him.
Yeah, I think he said he was a returning vet, and I swear I've heard the name Roto before.
To be honest, part of me was kind of wondering if it was Delirium / Roto, or Rivet Girl, I mean. The voice sounded kind of familiar, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
He used to stream with Craig and Tribescast and stuff. History with
Oh, that's great.
History with the flag for Storm. Pretty good health, takes a disc jump. Very low health now, but not too much. Just someone chaining at him, nothing was connecting. History is able to get away with murder. Holy shit. I'm just throwing that out there, like... he's moving at a slow pace and, like, nothing hits him. I don't get it. And it's not like he's warping at all. And he stubs his toe on everything. It's not fair.
Team Storm.
History able to get the cap is tied up 3-3. Sorry, I'm not what's the word I'm looking for here? Not envious at all. Not green at all.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Jack picked up the storm flag and was quickly taken out there by Mycelium. Looks like they're opting to keep the flag in the field between two hills right behind the flag. Let's see what people are up to. Grab. Whoa, Exogen had a cool like 90-degree cap or grab right there. I remember one draft tournament. I think Raptors was the captain. I was on his team, and he was talking about different ways that you can hit the different teeth on this flag stand to shoot you in different directions.
Score.
I think that might have been what Exogen was doing right there. You hit those prongs like just the right way, and it'll send you off in different directions. So it's kind of a plus for the O on a mostly D-centric map.
Yeah, I think it's a plus or like an instant death by dead. But that RNG element is never really welcome in a game like this.
Yeah, definitely. It almost feels like RNG for sure. But I don't know. Raptors had this crazy idea. I don't know if it was something that he was thinking of, like part of a merchant gameplay. He's like, oh, if you hit this at just the right angle, you get shot off in that direction. It's like, yeah, but Loft doesn't mind dispute first.
Yeah, and that's such a big part of being a Loft, is not even getting a clean stop, but just stopping the grab by disrupting in some way. And that's part of what's so hard about Damnation, is that usually there's a key piece of terrain that they end up needing to hit, and here it's just nothing, and you can't bounce near the flag stand. You gotta commit and you gotta time it right. It's a really challenging map to play LD on. But I think it's also really challenging for the cappers too.
I still say it's kind of slanted towards D.
I could hear that, yeah. I will say the space can get spammed down pretty easily too. So
yeah, for sure.
Base, I think, definitely goes toward the O.
Yep.
But flag, I'll give that one to the D as well.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, LOLCAPS looks to be out with this. I don't think he's got a flag at
half health. He's down in the water. He could probably time this. If he doesn't breach the surface, then he's usually safer. But he's looks like he's just waiting for someone to return the flag. It might have to be him. Nope, it's gonna be time.
Man, really risky there. I'm not sure if they were getting a lot of pressure or something, but
oh, that was totally risky. Jack booted Thug with the flag for the Inferno side, around half health, being chained down, but looking alright. And I think that's going to be a cap.
Team Inferno scores.
Yeah, that was a good play by Exclusive to get the return and then be aware enough not to control K, but stay where you are, cover your carrier at midfield. Good hits on Virus there.
Yeah, so like around half health, being chained. I think he wanted to pass the flag off, but he kind of threw it uphill and it ended up just falling behind below him. He's probably just babysitting it right now. Let's pick up for Exogen, who's instantly taken out.
I got a question if you guys got a second.
Sure, what's up, dude?
Yeah, what's up?
I think I'm in the right stream. I'm still watching the LOLCAPS.
In the main chat channel, I'll post a deal. So that one should give you a link to Rooster128 on top. That's the one we're doing, and then Independent is LOLCAPS, the second one.
I clicked on the second one, yeah. So I've been watching
Whoa!
that.
LOLCAPS just got a freaking awesome grab off someone's head. That's the one thing I try to do on this flag a lot, is try to grab the flag using my feet. He just like walked on someone's head to grab the flag. That was awesome. There's a sliver of health right now. Looks like he's hitting the bulls right though. Pretty good speed. He might be able to get this home. Yep.
Victory.
That's game.
Wow.
Holy shit. I forgot that capped at 6.